Hello Pisces and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. We're looking at the 9th to the 15th of September 2024 for the sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Welcome Pisces. Let's see what we have for the week to come for you. What do we have for Pisces? Angel, spirits, guides. We have the Two of Wands, a choice at some crossroads, or a crossroads. The Lovers is also a crossroads energy as well. Justice. Seven of Swords. The Magician. The Manifester. The Hermit, bottom two cards, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords. So you decide here, Pisces, what happens next. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Pisces? Message for Pisces, thank you. You know, there is a kind of cleansing energy with this reading. We have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. Bottom of the deck, we have surrendering to the journey, release control. Let's see what we have as your crystal angel message. What do we have for Pisces? Watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body and schedule as you need to rest, recharge and revive. I want to say the bottom of the deck as well. We have kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Message comes out for a reason. The Magician is the manifester, you know. You have an opportunity to manifest what you want. I feel that there is something either you're figuring out in terms of whether you want to manifest something, turn something negative to positive, or whether you want to manifest, whether it's possible or whether you want to manifest something completely different. I mean, this is what's available to you here. So let's see what we have with the Magician. You could be dealing with a magician as well. It could be a person. You know, the Magician as a person is more of a bit of a silver tongue, you know, always understands how to talk you round. I mean, this is the master, somebody who is a master of, and again, male or female, getting what they want. You know, they understand how to, you know, get the results, get what they want, because they've got the magic. They've got all the tools and and gifts and talents that they need to manifest what they want. So it's a very powerful energy here, if it's a person. If you are dealing with this is somebody who is persistent. So, yeah, I mean, I figured the Devil would come up. Yeah, the Judgment Call. Again, Judgment Call, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a player energy, but you're dealing with a master manipulator. This feels like a manipulative energy. With the devil energy, it can be somebody who has a behavioural pattern that doesn't serve your highest good, but they always manage to talk you round. They always manage to get under your skin. They always manage to kind of like find that way in to kind of turn things around for the better for them. This is a powerful energy, and it's a powerful attachment. But I feel here there are karmic lessons linked with this. And again, with that Nine of Pentacles, it's about standing in your own abundance on your own 2 feet. Somebody who's not afraid to be alone. Actually, this is what I deserve, this is what I value, this is what I view as fulfillment. And I need to make some kind of judgment call in terms of whether I stay on this path that I'm on, I give somebody another chance, or I move in a completely new direction. But I feel that you're dealing with somebody who has been, the Knight of Wands is act now, think later. It can be spontaneous, impulsive, passionate, following their passions, going and doing something, without thinking about how it affects other people. It can be a player of the tarot as well, again, male or female energy, somebody who's in and out of your life, who can mess you around, who's not reliable. You certainly can't build something solid with the Knight of Wands. And this is a judgment call. Spirit is kind of like saying, but you now have an opportunity here to choose. Do you want to, through experience, what does experience tell you and what do the lessons tell you to this point? Do you stay on the path that you're on and give this person another chance? Or do you move in a brand new direction? And this is what's at play here. Major, so many crossroads energies with this reading. But the Nine of Pentacles is self-value, self-worth and self-appreciation. And not accepting less than what you deserve on that basis, and also treatment. And Nine of Pentacles can choose to be on their own, so this is the energy at play. The Seven of Swords, deception of some kind. There's levels to this, Pisces. Sometimes it's the little things that build up, with deception. Sometimes it can be one great thing, so deception can be, especially with the devil energy, somebody who indulges in a vice, given into temptation, physical desires, passions, can be addictions. It might well be that your trust has been affected as well. Because we have a relationship at a crossroads, this can be about the relationship itself, or getting back together, or or do we split up? Whatever that scenario is, the choice is about making the right choice for you, and don't fear stepping into the unknown, is what the Justice card is asking you to do. It's about karmic lessons. What has led to this point? What are the actions all about? It's all about actions and consequences, and understanding what's led to this point, and how we choose to move forward is pretty much going to dictate the experience that we get. So, should you choose to stay with this person or give this person another chance, then you know what to expect. More of the same, by the looks of things. But should you choose to move in a different direction, that's where change will happen. But ultimately, we're accountable for our own actions, and this is what's at play here, Pisces. Spirit gives us free will. But ultimately with justice, when justice is kind of hovering over the reading like this, it's almost kind of like saying, well, we know what the right thing to do is, but is it scary to step into the unknown and be on our own? Likely, so it's a choice in terms of what you want to do. Ultimately, the choice is yours. The Hermit is about shining the lamp from within, letting experience be your guide. Again, all of this is kind of like leading up, what are the life lessons, what are the experiences that led to this point, and shining the lamp in your truth, in terms of how in truth you feel like you should move forward. Sometimes this can actually be about connecting to a sage, somebody who might give you wise counsel, might help point you in the right direction here, Pisces. For others of you, the Hermit can also talk about having some alone time to really reflect, because this is just somebody who is intent. This is somebody who's very confident with their own abilities to get what they want, and ultimately probably have done in the past. So I feel in this energy here. And I also want to say, Pisces, when you're dealing with this kind of person, other people won't see what you see. I mean, people who are close to you might do, but the majority of people, this will be a very popular person, and that might be part of the attraction as well. But, this is somebody who is likely very confident, very attractive, extremely perceptive, and understands how to kind of like find their way in, but this will also be somebody who is a lot of fun and people really like, So you have to be your own counselor as well with this, or seek advice from somebody who is wise, who will give you wise advice as well and share their wisdom with you. But illumination is from source, again, with the Hermit too. So I feel that you are finding the way forward in your truth here. And don't be afraid to take a little bit of alone time, because detaching from this kind of very intense, attractive energy might well do you some good too, as you make some kind of choice or decision here. We have the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant. Hierophant is about moving forward in faith. Again, this can talk about a spiritual mentor, teacher, holy person as well. But Spirit is really kind of like, and the Hierophant can also be about committed relationships, marriage. It can be but I feel for a lot of you, it just feels like having faith, because it might well be a little bit scary stepping into the unknown. And this is the choice that we have with the Two of Wands. It's whether you choose to be in a relationship with this person, with the Lovers, or whether you step into the unknown. I also want to say here, Pisces, if this wasn't a relationship thing, this could also be it could be a work thing. It could be a business partnership. And again, it could well be someone's not reliable. They're in and out. They're not pulling their weight. Or they might act impulsively in terms of, doing something without agreeing it between you, This is the energy at play. The Nine of Pentacles also can be an entrepreneurial energy, but it can be an individual entrepreneur as well, somebody who stands on their own 2 feet in their own abundance, who's saying, I'm better off on my own financially because at least I can control the money. At least I can control my own decisions and choices, and I don't have to be dependent on another partner, So there could all be something to do with a partnership as well here, business partnership. With the Ten of Swords, it's an ending. Sometimes that can be painful or difficult, but sometimes we just have to have faith that it's the right thing to do as well. But the Ten of Swords is sometimes when we feel we've experienced pain through deception, lies, stealing, doing something subversively, concealment, concealing behavior. You could look at that as a vice, like I said, betrayal of some kind, or not telling you about certain things and doing something in a subversive way, The same energy applies, and I think that you're just done with it. I mean, the Ten of Swords it's an end of that situation at least, where you're not going to expose yourself to be hurt anymore. I mean, this is what's at play here, Pisces. Ultimately, with justice and judgment, we all make our choices and decisions, for our highest good. Sometimes there can be a wake-up call with judgment, in the sense that, do you want to stay on the path that you're on, even if you've given chances before, or do you want to move this time in a new direction? The choice is yours. But it feels like it's linked with karmic lessons in some way. Free will. Let's see what we have for you as a message from Spirit. And as we make that choice, with the Ten of Swords, there is that new dawn, the new day rising in the distance, and it pushes away all those clouds, you know. We have receive. So it's likely Spirit's going to reach out. It could be through an individual. It could be through your intuition. It could be somehow you're about to receive something here. It could be advice, wisdom. It's a gift from Spirit. So again, that seems to be coming through this week. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Let's see what we have. Pull one more message from Spirit for you. What do we have for our lovely Pisces for the week ahead? Angel, spirits, guides, message for Pisces. Self-love, yeah. Now is the time for you to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. Pisces, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed the reading or maybe found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.